Brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet.
We are just about set to go with another edition of the Vibrant You. We got the crew here with Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Good. I know you got your script, so I'll let you introduce yourself and do your thing.
Yeah, you know our drill.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting used to it.
Thank you for having us.
Sure.
Thanks, KLFT. This is Vibrant You Live. My name is Nathan.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Bo.
All right, so this week, we're going to talk about some of the most frequently asked questions that we get.
About golf? I heard
wish.
you guys are, almost pros now.
We did golf in the chamber. Me and Jane golfed at the chamber event on Monday, and it was really, really nice. It was well done. It was a little warm, but it was a beautiful day.
Better than rain.
And
Correct.
Bo was at hole 13.
Lucky number 13.
Doing the chip shot game.
I'd have rather been where you were going to say a whole 19.
Hole 19?
Yeah.
That's a
clubhouse.
whole lot nicer. Yeah.
It's like Highway 55.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so today we wanted, me, Jane, and Bo, we get calls every day from potential, residential or business customers. Hey, just have questions about Vibrant or questions about their internet. And some of them seem basic, some of them not so much. So we wanted to kind of break down some of the answers, some of the questions we get, and kind of, because we figure if we're getting the calls, there are people that at home that aren't calling that probably have the same questions. Mm-hmm. So I'll kick things off here. So one of the main questions we get is, what is Vibrant Broadband and what kind of services do you offer? Vibrant Broadband was started by Meeker Co-op about 5, maybe 6-ish years ago, when the co-op decided that there wasn't enough good internet, especially in the rural community in the Meeker County area. The co-op started in a similar way with electricity like 87, 88 years ago, when there wasn't power in the rural community. So that's when the co-op started. So now as the internet's so important, it's not quite as important as power probably, but it certainly is up there as far as needing a good connection. So that's how the Vibrant Broadband got started as part of Meeker Co-op. And as far as services we offer, it's internet for businesses or homes. Whether you're a real basic user that's mainly just emails and needs some connection, or you're extremely heavy user that streams or games or works from home or schools from home, some of that stuff. You're a big business or small business. We basically have packages to fit your needs as far as internet goes. And we also do phones, whether it's home phone for residents or business phone, complicated business phone, basic business phone, whatever your needs are. So internet and phone, we are your people locally for sure.
Yeah. And the question I get the most is, can I get your service? Am I in the Vibrant Zone? Do I live in an area that you service? So, there is a wide range of towns out there now that we've expanded to. Like Nathan mentioned, we started in the rural areas, people that didn't have, any internet or really poor options. Now we've expanded into the towns of Litchfield, Painesville, Darwin, Grove City, and Atwater are some recent fiber builds. And then we're in some townships as of the last couple months. That's French Lake Township, East Lake Lillian, Lake Elizabeth, Harrison Township. So we are very excited that we're continuing to expand. So when you call in, you give us your address. We're going to look up and see what options you have, how close we are to your home or to your business. And then we have a lot of campers. We have campgrounds that have not had internet ever. And so we are really, really proud that we're able to bring service to people out there in the summer. We have wireless to people that don't have fiber near them. So there's different systems. There's different ways to set people up. So you just give us a call, ask us. We'll kind of point you in the right direction and get you service one way or another.
So now that we've established we're in the Vibrant Zone, the next question is, when can I get internet? So basically, with us being established for over 5 years now, there's a lot of people out there that have our internet. So if you're living in an apartment or a home or a
Moving into a home.
Moving into a home or moving into a new business, chances are you might already have our internet there. So if that's the case, it's a quick fix, and it's probably you give us a call, we just talk to you a little bit about stuff, and then you get installed within days. I mean, it's really quickly. It's awesome. The next thing is if Vibrant is nearby. So basically, if the main line, we've built out that area, the main line is going by your home, what happens is that process, basically you sign up for everything, a staker comes out and puts flags in your yard, and then after those flags are removed, you're about 10 days away from getting that internet. So the next thing are we building out your area? If that's the case, we're probably going to get a communication from us saying, hey, we're coming soon. And then you sign up early, and then you'll start to see the process very similar to like that, what we had just talked about earlier. Something new, which I think is really cool, is if you're close enough to our fiber but not close enough, Minnesota is offering a program called the Minnesota Line Extension. And so basically it's for those people that are just a little bit away that need some funding to help get you there. So if you want to check that out, you can just go onto the
Really?
website.
Yeah, interesting.
Go into
Yeah.
the Minnesota Line Extension, and it'll give you all the information, and you can sign up there.
Yeah, it's a free application. It's really quick to apply. If you need the link, you can call us. We can email it to you. I think we had over 20 homes eligible to get funding from the state to get fiber this last run. So it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's been really, really successful, and it's been cool because we talk to these people like, I don't think I'll ever be able to get fiber, and this
Right.
program allows that to happen. And yeah, we're very excited about it.
Absolutely. And I will say one thing is your installation crew does a great job, not only of getting the installation done, but if there's any sort of mess around, man, they clean it up. And they're there to just make sure that you're happy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
good.
pride ourselves on that. So if something isn't right, definitely call in as well too. So the other thing is, in the winter we do drops. So when the ground is kind of cold, we put a temporary drop on top of the ground, and then we come back in the spring and build that in as well. So basically you can get internet. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks depending on where you are with the install project, but just give us a call and then we can walk you through how detailed and specific you are for timeline.
Yep. The question we get is, so what does that construction look like on my property? If I want to get it, but it's not been run to my house yet, what does that look like? One of my favorite things about Vibrant is if you sign up for service, we send it, one of our coworkers, one of our employees would actually meet you on site and meet with you to discuss the route to your home and what's underground. Nobody knows their property better than the homeowner or the people that live there. So I know some companies do a little guesswork. They may run fiber to your home without checking with you, without discussing you, and that can cause problems. It's the last thing we want to do. So we meet with you, discuss the route, make sure you're happy with it. And then, like Jane mentioned earlier, we'll put the white flags in. Our construction crew will bury it along those flags. And then once that's done, we schedule your install. So we do all the heavy lifting, we do all the construction, but you are involved in the early process as far as deciding how and where it goes. And then, we'll take it from there. And then as Woody mentioned, doing a good, clean job and making people happy with their property is extremely important to us. I think our crews do an amazing job on the front end, but if for some reason we miss something or there's something that's not quite living up to your expectations, we're one of the few companies that want to hear about that. One of our operations supervisors, Josh, is always telling me, other companies will hide from that. We want those calls. We want to know if you're not happy with something, we'll come out there and get it fixed. So, but like I said, I think we truly do a great job keeping those issues to a minimum. Much more, and maybe that's because we're local. Maybe it's because we don't want to run into someone at the grocery store that's angry about
Hey,
something.
you! When you hear that, that's always fun.
Some of these bigger national companies that people aren't live in town, they don't have to worry about that. So they may just kind of get the work done and head out of town, and they don't have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and we get this question very, very often is what internet speed or what bandwidth do I need? That's kind of how a lot of people start the conversation, and it's totally fine if you see these numbers that don't mean anything to you and you need a little help or a little explanation. We're going to have packages to fit any residential service, any business. So we kind of we tailor that around how many people you have using it. Are you schooling from home? Are you working from home? Are you a heavy gamer, or are you streaming a lot? So we can go anywhere from someone that's just using it for the very basic, maybe just going on Craigslist, to someone that is needing a ton of bandwidth for maybe their personal use, maybe their business use. So we're happy to answer any of those questions, whether you're an expert on it or whether you have no idea what those numbers mean. We'll fill you in and
What if I grab a package and I realize I need more, or what if I decide, I think that's overkill?
Yeah.
Can I go up or down?
Either one, yeah. You can give us a call and say, hey, I need a little bit more, or I think maybe I'm good with one of the base packages. Yeah,
Sure.
Give us a call. We can make that change from the office.
Yeah, I tell people don't stress too much about it because you can change.
Yeah.
Because it does stress people out. Well, I don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to have too little, too less. Hey,
Right.
you got too little, too much? Give us a call. We can get it changed.
I think with bandwidth, people don't realize that however many people are in your home, times that usage by the number, because that's why people are buffering. It's all at the same time, and people just don't get it. And then the other thing is, when you walk into your home and you have a smartphone, you automatically connect to your internet, and that's taking your bandwidth away.
Yeah.
Even if you're not doing anything, you're just showing up.
And there's the hockey pucks that are all around the house too, and they're talking
Yes.
to you, and they
Yes.
take internet.
Nowadays, I bought a fridge last year and it connects to my internet.
There you go.
Just about everything's connecting and it all adds up. But there's no one size fits all. I mean, we have several packages for that reason because everyone's usage is a little bit different.
Should be.
Another question we get pretty often is, hey, I own my own router. Can I use my own router? Or do I have to use yours? Or I don't have a router. I've never bought a router. I don't know what I'm looking to buy. Can I get one from you guys? And the answer is yes to both. If you have your own equipment and you consider yourself techie and you're happy with what you have, absolutely you can use it. We recommend that it's relatively newer and just up to date. You don't want to use one that's real old and not getting updates anymore.
Right.
And the opposite, if you don't have a router, we'll happily provide one to you. Our routers that we provide are pretty powerful. I would say above average. So even if you bought one couple years ago, but it was kind of on the cheaper side, you may benefit from one of ours as well. We include some features, you can monitor, usage on devices. You can block certain websites. You can turn the internet off kids' devices at certain times. There's a whole lot of control you get with our router. But like I said, if you use your own, that's totally fine as well.
Now, I know Shane uses his own router. Do you use your own router, Nathan?
I used to. Now I use Vibrance. But yeah, the nice thing about ours is we also offer mesh extenders. So that's originally I bought my own. Mm-hmm. So usually I bought my own because I needed multiple units to cover my house because I got 3 floors and
Okay.
I'm one of those people that has a camera on one end and a bedroom on the opposite. So I needed internet in the whole place. It used to be you needed internet in the living room, maybe your office, and that was about it. Wherever your family's computer was. Well, now
Right.
we need internet all over the house. So we offer these mesh extenders. It's basically just a Wi-Fi extender. You can put, spread out in your house. So you can have your main unit, and you can get 1 or 2 additional ones. Not everybody needs them. I'd say most people don't need them, but it's an option.
Yeah, and
Hey,
some
we
people
got man sheds out there too, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
We got to extend it up,
Yep.
gotta have the football game on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which brings me
Perfectly.
to the next question.
There you go.
So, can I get internet to my detached garage or my man cave?
Couple hundred feet.
Absolutely you can. It just depends on a lot of different variables. So, if you're close to your home, probably, again, you can use that mesh system. You can just do a point-to-point contact. If you like I said, there's a lot of variables, what the material is for your garage, for your home, how far away everything is. The best case scenario to get internet is you want to put something in the ground and then bring it to your man cave or your detached garage.
Right.
And electricians around here, that's what they do. They love it. You just give them a call and they can take care of it. We'll provide you the internet out there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and another question we get is, why should I switch? I mean, my internet seems fine. Why should I make the change? And
People are afraid of change.
Oh yeah, people.
And even if it's working half decent, they're like,
Right.
oh my gosh, what if it's worse?
I'll live with it.
Yeah. A lot of people do. They're just living with what they have, and you don't know what's out there until you make a change. So I always say we believe in this product. We use it every day at work. We use it at home. So we stand behind it. And so sometimes people are like, I reset my router every couple of weeks or maybe once a day, so it's fine. I'm like, well, that's not fine.
No.
That is something you shouldn't have to deal with, and that's something you won't have to deal with. If you switch to Vibrant. And like Nathan mentioned, we're local. You're going to run into us, at the grocery store, at restaurants. So we really just stand behind our product, and we want to help. We're in the business of helping make your life easier, making it faster too.
So speaking of local, we were golfing at the Chamber Golf tournament on Monday, and I knew one of the people at one of the holes had our internet, and I had asked her how it was going, and she's like, well, my boys say that she's like, it's fine, and she's like, but my boys don't think so because they're huge gamers. And so I just went back to the office. I sent an email to our tech team and said, hey, can you check it out? Well, turns out the bandwidth that they had was maxed out. So it wasn't fine. So don't settle. Always call. Always call.
So she'd probably benefit from upgrading to another package.
Yeah, it didn't take much to do, did it?
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
Great.
If you got young kids gaming and stuff, those are the ones that are most likely to hit that
Well,
limit.
and she was trying to work from home at the same time too, so that wasn't
Right.
good.
And that's what I love. It's all about being local. You saw someone out just in a day-to-day basis. You can make that change. We're local. Our tech support's in-house. So all of that, is easy to make changes, easy to call us, stop into the office. If you just want to say hi, you can do that too.
Yeah. I mean, Vibrant is a part of Meeker Co-op, as I talked about earlier. Meeker Co-op's been based here in Litchfield for over 85 years. I mean, we are truly local. You're not going to talk to people outside of the state or outside of the country. You need help. You can stop in our location on Highway 12 and talk to us about streaming, talk to us about Vibrant, let us know what you have going on. So it's pretty different than some of the other providers that are in the area for sure. Plus, we offer a 30-day back guarantee. So if you're one of those people that's still on the fence, what if it's worse? I don't want to switch and I get a worse connection. We're so confident that's not going to happen that, heck, you can try it. And if you're not happy in 30 days, you can walk out the door and we're not going to charge you a contract or installation costs or anything like that. So I don't think we've had we've had people take advantage of it. I don't think we've had a single person take advantage of the 30 back.
Happy.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think I've had a lot of people that say, well, my internet's fine. I don't think it can be better. And then they get Vibrant and they say, oh, I didn't realize that I'm not supposed to get buffering every now and then, or I'm not supposed to have to reset my router.
Yeah.
There's just people that just notice stuff they didn't notice before.
Right.
My previous, I've talked about this before too, but my previous internet company, I didn't really pay attention to the upload. So my first daughter, when she graduated, I was uploading all of those graduation pictures to my computer, and I just walked away. I always walked away because it took so long.
Yeah.
Well, when Lauren graduated, it was instantaneously, and I'm like, I love Vibrant. It was just, it was so awesome.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Yeah, people just get used to putting up with stuff, but that's not necessarily how it can work. Maybe like if everyone's driving a car that maxes out at 30 miles per hour, it's like, well, you'll get where you're going eventually.
Yeah.
So you think, well, it works fine. I'll get there eventually, but you get a car that can go 60, you'll be
Right.
Yeah, you don't know any different.
Get her turbocharged.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the other question we get, do you have any promos running right now? So we do. We have these promos running all the time. So perfect example, Woody, you being a Vibrant customer of ours, if you know somebody that wants our internet, you can refer them and then you can get a $25 referral credit.
Oh, all right.
Isn't that something?
Let's do it.
Or the other thing is for our members, our electric members, if they don't have our internet and they refer somebody to get our internet, they'll also get a referral credit. And then you guys are probably wondering why you see all these signs all over the place, right? So if you place a sign in your yard for 1 month and return it back to us or to some of our drop places, you can get a $20 credit on your next bill.
I did that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. $20 goes a long way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
I'll buy a couple of beers.
Every little bit helps. A couple these days? I'm not sure about that. Depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Not in the cities.
Yeah, exactly.
From his own home.
There you go. From the
Go to
man's
like a
shed.
sporting event, like a Twins game or something, it will barely buy you one, or a concert.
Oh, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
$20 for a beverage. Yep.
Well, and again, if you wanted to watch this episode again or watch any of our previous episodes, we do post the replay on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel. You just search Vibrant Broadband, and then you can listen live here every Wednesday at 10:30 on KLFD. And if you have questions, just stop into the office, give us a call. Our number is 320-693-3231, or go to vibrantbroadband.com. So we want to thank you, Woody, for having us.
Absolutely.
And thank the audience for listening. This has been another Vibrant You Live. My name is Bo.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Nathan.
And tune in next week.
All right. We'll see you for Vibrant You next week at 10:30 on Wednesday.
Brilliant speed with Vibrant service. Vibrant Broadband Internet. Vibrant Broadband Internet.